Reviewing Before I Disappear Again by NoCap. I really like how NoCap takes its time in between full project releases. A lot of music is microwave stuff made to listen to and toss away quickly, but NoCap is one of the few younger rappers who has any level of content or bars that really makes you think about anything and makes his music last over a longer period of time. NoCap is a thoughtful, emotional gangster, and I like how he portrays that in his music. I really enjoyed tracks 2 through 5, especially Feelings featuring Jamaican artist Diani, and the NoCap and Rilo Rodriguez have an amazing level of chemistry together, and it shines through heavy on Invoice, as well as another track they have at the later end of the album called Greece or Sweden. A major highlight on what I feel like may be NoCap's greatest strength are records like Yacht Party, tracks where he leaves the drums out and just sings his soul out over the instrumental and acoustic guitar in the case of Yacht Party. I also really like Celine featuring Quavo, a dope R&B vibe, and was surprised at how much Cat Piss featuring French Montana translated as a more aggressive banger in an album with slow emotional vibes, and I honestly wish he had included one or two more of them to give the album a bit more balance. Easily a problem with the album for me is how bloated it is at 23 tracks. Could have left off many records like Don't Keep Me Waiting, Judge and Jury, Malibu, Mistweaver, and a host of others that I felt were just lesser versions of great ones like Sack Vision or Invoice. There are also times when I do feel like NoCap's voice becomes grating and the balance of his autotune or vocal mixing is just off. It just kind of sounds a bit bad, like on Mistweaver or Keep Me Waiting. But that I think is just due to how long the album is, and I kind of get tired of the same thing. Was also pretty underwhelmed by Die For Me featuring Sofago. It was tough because I think that Sofago's solo singles have been really great to this point, and his style is definitely one that could fit in a No Cap album, but to me he was just misused on that record in my opinion. Bridge in London featuring Sleepy Hollow was fire, and it left me wanting for more features to bolster an album that sounded a bit monotonous at times. I think Huncho would have worked great on the album or even Polo G. Adding more features and removing some of the solo tracks that were lackluster would have improved the album greatly to me. But overall, No Cap's vibe is something that is for me. I can see if you really only like Ken Carson and stuff like that, you might disregard this project entirely or think it's bad. But to me, that is someone with a narrow mindset and musical palette that does not allow for different vibes. Overall, I did enjoy the project, although it did get a bit repetitive, and I thought that it could have used some bit of variation. But for me, I'm scoring No Caps Before I Disappear Again a 7.5 out of 10. Let me know what you think. What would you rate it? Sound off in the comments. Catch you in the next one. Peace.